so. Whoa! On my head. Hi guys, welcome to BobzyBounce. I am Bobs on this lovely, beautiful day in Bradford. So, sorry, I want to apologise to begin with. We haven't made any videos recently. A few reasons. So, A, COVID, lockdowns, we couldn't make any videos. B, the weather was absolutely shocking. And C, I'm sure you guys know from before, anyway, if you watched the videos from before, we had twins. I had twins. So, I was being quite busy with that. If you want to check out that video when they got announced that we can have twins, you can check it and click on the link up here. But we're here today for another reason, which is of course the car. So today we're going to be reviewing the 2018 BMW 420d. Well, like always, we're going to show you around the car, inside, outside, take a bit of a drive, show you what the car's all about. So stay tuned.
It's Bouncer here. We're going to be talking about the exterior of this beautiful 4 Series. It's a 420d. It's a Grand Coupe edition, so it has the 2 extra doors. Normally the 4 Series come with 2 doors only. So let's talk about the exterior, guys. Let's talk about the bumper, the front bumper design. Obviously it's the M Sport edition, so it comes with the deeper front bumper with the little diffusers at the bottom. It comes with the M Sport grille as well. I don't know if the M Sport and SE are the same, but it looks quite nice. It comes with the BMW LEDs. Previous generation had the normal xenon lights. The newer ones, they come with the LEDs, so they're a bit more expensive to maintain. So if the bulb goes, it's a lot of money. So that covers the front of the car. Let's take a walk around the side of the car. We have the M Performance badge over there, the embossed little badge, and also we've got the 18-inch 225 45 BMW wheels, but I prefer the 19-inch in these cars. Nevertheless, they still look amazing. Also, it has privacy glass at the rear of the car, and also the best thing about the doors are frameless windows. If I had a car, I would go for a car that has frameless windows because it looks like a really expensive car. Let's take a look at the back. So, guys, this is the booty. This is the rear of the car. It's got the M Performance. It's totally different to the SE. It's got a little diffuser thingamajig at the bottom. So the most interesting part of the vehicle is what I mentioned before, because it's a Grand Coupe, it's got the bigger boot. So let's have a look at the boot. And also it's an automatic tailgate as well, so look at that, it's quite big. You know, I probably can fit inside it. Look guys, I can fit inside it, and I'm a big guy. Close it. So guys, take care. Bros, that was really claustrophobic. I'm not even joking. But it's quite big though, guys. So, that's what I got it. So obviously the buttons up here to close the rear tailgate. So guys, that pretty much covers the exterior of the car. Let's get Bobs to talk about the interior.
Right guys, so once again, my job to talk about the inside of the car. So typical BMW, guys. So obviously we reviewed a couple of other BMWs on the channel. We did the 3 Series, which you guys showed a lot of love to. To be honest guys, this interior is actually very, if not the same or identical to that car. So you've got your leather steering wheel, fantastic. It's a nice fat juicy steering wheel, so you know when you're going around those corners it feels really sporty. This particular model, this is actually a manual. I would prefer this car to be in an automatic because it's one of those cars it's going to just kill miles. However, it is a very good gearbox, and one thing that I need to say is a bit unusual about this car. I don't know if I've seen it or if I've noticed it or anybody else. Bouncer was saying it, and if anybody else has got this car or has driven this car, please comment and let us know if you agree with this. The clutch on this car is shifted slightly to the right, so when you're driving in your normal driver position, your legs should be facing straight. Your left one is actually facing slightly towards the right, so I don't know what's going on over there, but I mean, you do get used to it after a bit. Talking everything else about the car, this car comes with full full leather, full black leather, and it's got your lovely trim. It's got like the aluminium bits over there. Got your swivel wheel controls, which, shall I be honest guys, in the market BMW for this era and this time, they did it the best. Nobody was able to do anything even close to this entertainment system. Fantastic. Your instrument dials are your standard analog ones. It's got slight digital things going over there, telling you about you know, your miles per gallon and things like that. It's got your dual zone climate control in there as well. It's also got your heated seats, which is quite useful in those wintry days. And apart from that, the seats, plenty of adjustment. Honestly guys, I mean, I've got it perfectly to the way I want it. If you're over 6 foot, you're over 4 foot, everything is perfect. Even the steering wheel has got plenty of adjustment, I believe. Where is it? It's here. So even the steering wheel, plenty of adjustment over here. As you guys can see, it goes up and down, in and out. Fantastic. It's even got a few driving modes in there as well. So if you're a bit enthusiastic and you want to go into sports mode, you can click on sports mode, and the steering would get slightly tighter, and the suspension would get a bit tighter as well, and you can take those corners a bit faster. This car is obviously rear wheel drive, as pretty much all BMWs are on the country roads, guys. This car is the best. You cannot mess with this car on the country roads. And apart from that, talking about the cubby spaces, so it's got quite big door bins, and guess what, covered in felt. So if you do put anything in there, it's not going to rattle around, it's not going to annoy you. It's got quite a decent size, you know, center compartment. It's also got like you can put a USB in there as well if you want to charge your phone and things of that nature. And overall, it is just so sturdy. I swear to God, guys, BMW engineering, finest engineering. Let's have a look in the back, because it is a family car, so to speak, and it's a Grand Coupe model. Let's have a look how much room we got in the back. Right guys, let's go into the back of the car. So, right guys, now this driving position over here is in my driving position, well, slightly back. And for a person like me, who was obviously not very tall, perfect. It's a bit dark in here because of the black interior, and everything else is black in here as well. But guess what? Lovely place to be in, and this leather at the back feels absolutely beautiful. Only one issue I have with the car at the back, which is my pet peeve with quite a few cars, and that is that, you know, for little kids, guess what? That's the furthest the window goes. Why are you guys doing that? I don't understand.
Try double it.
Yeah.
That's weird though.
Yeah, so that's one thing I don't understand about some of these cars. Why does it go down half? Maybe some kind of a safety feature, I don't know. If you guys know the reason, leave in the comments below. Anyway, let's talk about the center armrest. Once again, German engineering, over engineering. Yeah, so talking about German engineering, might be over engineering, as I mentioned last time. Oh, there we go. Bit of a delayed reaction, but it works. And yes, it's quite comfy over here. And we've also got your ISOFIX back here as well. So if you've got obviously like you know, a small family and you've got some babies and stuff, for basically the situation that I'm in at the moment, you can have an ISOFIX. And the best thing about the ISOFIX covers is they don't go away. Some of them you can take them out and you're going to lose those. These ones, they just flick upwards, flick back down. Now there's plenty of room back here for 2 people. For 3 people, however, I think it's a bit different story. Like I said, I'm 5'4", 5'5" on a good day, right? And I mean, I'll be fine back here, but there's 2 other people sat over here. They are going to struggle, just to make you aware. But this car is one of those cars, it's not an actual family car for a big family. If you want to go for a big family car, I would suggest you go for maybe a 5 Series. A review for that's going to be coming up very soon as well. It's also got your small little climate control vent over here, and you know, you can have some nice air conditioning and stuff like that. But overall, guys, yeah, it's quite nice, very spacious, and that pretty much covers the interior of the car. Let's take the car out for a drive and let's see how it performs.
So guys, driving the BMW 420D, and it's manual, of course.
I'll tell you what, guys, you know, so far, obviously I know you guys have probably checked out the review for the 3 Series, the 320i, and if you haven't seen that review, obviously go and, you know, check that review out as well. So far it seems like the drive of the car is pretty much identical to that car. Sorry if the sun is flashing on you guys. it's going to be gone soon. Whoa! Bung my head.
Sideways.
It's bung my head at the bottom.
Sorry, Asim. I took a car sideways like you told me to do.
So considering the car's an only like it's a 2-litre engine.
It does pack a punch, yeah. It's about the same as the 320D. Same as that Schwarz 320D. It's about the same. But obviously, that was being the automatic. It was more smooth. It had the 8-speed ZF gearbox. So yeah, this is a 6-speed manual.
Just a few things I didn't mention when we're talking about the interior of the car, and I've actually picked up one of them right now.
Hello, Mustang.
There's a Mustang. There's going to be a Mustang review coming up soon, guys. We've got a 5-litre one that we need to review, so stay tuned. You're going to see that one soon as well. So it's got a stop-start technology. It's also got the very annoying thing, which I don't personally like in a car, which is if you're at a traffic light, the car, the engine switches off when you put your foot on the accelerator. It turns back on again. You can turn that option off as well, and it's got a few driving modes that we mentioned. It's got the 2 cup holders actually. That's totally irrelevant to the driving modes, but I need to mention that as well. So yeah, the driving mode has got the sport as I mentioned before, and the eco modes. Eco mode obviously, is going to be saving fuel. Apparently, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I don't think we've tested it.
Yeah.
As soon as you put the car in sports mode, what's the response like?
Response, it is quite responsive. I've got the traction control fully off. So with these BMWs, you have to keep the traction control held to turn the actual traction control off. So it'll say DSC off. So if you just have the traction control normal, it still stays on. So like slightly on.
So because we've had a few people who've actually asked that question, saying that we can't manage to turn the traction control off fully. So that is the actual way. You have to keep the button pressed, and then what does it say again?
It says let's have a look. 1 second. Get in your lane. So that's traction controls on now. So it says DSC deactivated.
Right. So that means now the car, you're in full control of it. So guys, personally, I don't recommend you do that, because this car is rear-wheel drive, and it has got a bit of a punch.
Yeah. So it does kick out a bit, but it's not like, oh my god, it's like kill you. But it depends.
But it's very easy. It's very easy for the car to spin out,
Yeah.
So if you're driving it and you've got the complete traction control off, and obviously because the rear-wheel drive, it can spin out on you.
Yeah. But on fairness, it does drive exactly the same as the 3 Series. Obviously, this being Grand Coupe, it's practically the same size as well.
So, but what are you actually paying more for then?
It's because with the 4 Series, it's more of a like a designer car, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Like because the normal 4 Series, the coupe, can't drive it. Some people don't know how to drive. Yeah, the normal 4 Series, it's 2-door, so you can't get a 3-door, a 2-door 3 Series because they've got the 4 Series. So with the 4 Series, I think the front looks slightly different. I don't know if you've noticed. It does.
No, there is a slight difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. So this car basically is made for those people who are like just they want a car that is a 3 Series. They like the 3 Series, but they want a slightly different look to the car.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're going to be paying for that. So like something like this. I mean, how much is this car valued at round about 8?
Well, this car is currently on for sale. It's on for 50.
Oh yeah, by the way, once again, big shout out to
Asim.
Yeah, to Asim.
Yeah. Bolega's borrowed this car. And,
what's his company called again?
It's called OPS Motors.
OPS Motors. He's not on social media at the moment, but Bounce is working on that one because he's letting Bounce deal with the whole social media side. And he's got a few of the cars on sale. So this car is actually currently on sale.
So we'll put the price and specs of the car in the description below.
Yeah.
And if you want to buy the car, just get in contact with Asim and you can
put all the details up as well.
Yeah.
And it's got quite a few of the cars that we are going to be hopefully reviewing in the future. But in comparison, this car, how much more expensive is it to the 3 Series, would you say?
I think these are maybe a couple of £1,000 more expensive.
Obviously, don't quote us on this.
Yeah.
But from what I know, what Bounce knows, this car is about a couple of £1,000 more, purely because it's got the 4 badging at the back.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But in reality, this car is exactly the same, engine-wise and even inside interior-wise.
Exactly the same. Yeah.
Identical. Like I said before, the 3 Series that we reviewed before, I don't really see a difference. But this car is in its complete. Ooh, that's a C63 over there, guys. But this car is in its complete, elements when it's on a country road like this.
On a country road right now. BMWs are drivers' cars. The drive on a BMW, you can't be on a country road. Especially when you're rear-wheel drive. Like I said, point and go with this car.
The thing is, I challenge anybody who can find me a car which is in this price range and is built as good as this. Honestly, guys, if you were to drive this car or any BMW for that matter, and then jump into another car, like the French cars or whatever. I'm not trying to slag off, the French cars. Obviously, they've got some cars that are good as well. But German engineering, guys, honestly, you cannot beat it. Like just the way that the quality of the build of this car, absolutely brilliant. And it's so solid. As you guys know, we are not actually car journalists. We're just car enthusiasts.
We just like cars.
We just like cars, basically. Yeah. So we don't know your full, nuts and bolts about the cars.
Yeah. So if any of you guys got M4, please hit us up. We'd like to review an M4 as well. M4, yeah. M4, even a 435i, or even a 435D,
Whatever, guys, anything,
if you want us to review any car.
The thing is, it doesn't have to be a BM because I actually got told this going back a few months ago. So, are you guys sponsored by Vipping Beamers?
No.
First of all, I wish, right? And secondly, no. It's just the thing is, look, we live in Bradford, right? And in Bradford, German cars are a massive craze. People love the German cars, and BMWs, obviously, people love the Beamers.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go back to our starting location. I'm gonna hit you with a bit of B-roll. Show you around the car, some nice spectacular views, and we'll finish it up over there. So that's it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. So that was a review for the 420i D. Sorry, you corrected me there over there. So if you guys have enjoyed that video,
please like, share and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do and hit the bell icon so you're notified when we make the next upload, guys. That's
correct, right, guys. And if you want to check out our other videos of the other cars that we reviewed as well, you can just go and check on the playlist and you can check those videos out as well. Now it's time for me and Bouncer to go and enjoy the sun.
So that's BobzyBounce signing out.